Hello and welcome, my lovely Gemini. This is your card that my kitty had a little bite on, but it is still your card, and the tarot is the Lovers card. It is the card of marriage between heart and mind, very dualistic nature. The message from the spirit is to follow the wisdom of your heart. This is also your weekly Cartomancy reading for July 15th through July 21st, 2019. It's all about Cancer this week, coming up in the skies above us, and we are feeling it all. This is a general reading for my Geminis and will not apply to all. Even if the story or situation doesn't feel like it fits or pulls you in, a lot of the collective Gemini spirit energies may have good spirit messages for you. So it's good to listen to the whole reading you're investing in. All right, me being the Queen of Clovers, my readings tend to focus on LifeCraftAction, nurturing ourselves and others, nurturing our dreams and callings. Again, this week is all about Cancer. There's so much Cancer above us, and that is about movement. It's about the Tarot card in Tarot, and it's taking charge and reaching for the stars, my lovelies. And every reading I've done so far, it has been about that. So, we had Venus move into Cancer on July 3rd. That is going to go through the 28th. That is a period of extreme vulnerability, to be honest, and it's seeking a stable, secure, and affectionate domestic life. We had Mercury retrograde in Leo. Mercury is the planet of the mind. Leo is choose your own adventure, tame your own beast. Expect a lengthy adventure, though. Think of Jason returning, trying to retrieve the golden fleece. And, of course, there's going to be a lot more Cancer to talk about, but Mars is still in Leo, and Leo season begins next week, so we can all fire up air. I know you like fire. And because on the 19th, on Friday, we have Mercury retrograde still, but this time it moves into Cancer. And this is, have you been careless about your feelings, about expressing your feelings? Tuesday, July 16th, we have that full moon in Capricorn with that future time-bending partial lunar eclipse. It is paternal energy balanced against our new moon in Cancer earlier this July, that maternal energy of Cancer. This is trusting your inner values, and it's also going to pull up those and to release those blocks of self-doubt, my Geminis. Quite a lot to discuss. There's so much in the skies. Are you feeling it? My Geminis. Geminis want to get married. You want that happy life, happy wife. You want to make an offer to somebody that's a little more. A little more than a less. But you're kind of scared of this commitment. It could be a spiritual marriage or a financial marriage, because you do make some big movement. It's probably like a big movement in money. I think promotion, from a 2 of diamonds to a 9 of diamonds, that's a big movement, like a promotion, a new job, a big cash payout, payoff, because 9 is definitely a win card, a wish come true kind of card. But you're still focused on this new beginning in love, and you're going to take that leap of faith. This new beginning in love is you just knowing, coming into knowing with that Ace of Hearts that this is it. This is something I want to keep. Somebody I want to hold on to. Let's see. Wow, 10 of diamonds. You're going for the gold. This might not be somebody. I don't see a lot of lovey-dovey cards, just the Ace of Hearts. But whatever this energy is, it's love energy you're pulling from Cancer, clearly. And it could just be the lover energy of the Gemini card there. But whatever it is, you're able to pull on that energy to put it into your diamonds, into your pentacle life, into your physical growth and energy, your expansion. Absolutely, absolutely. And it's a major growth. It's like a major movement in something you've been working on, well, because you've been working on it. Spirit says, keep doing the work, keep doing the work. This 5 of Clovers is definitely, it kind of feels like sparring, and it does feel like, but it is still definitely debating. It's still considering, I feel like you're having trouble making decisions about your work, or you're over-perfecting a little, possibly. The 5 of Diamonds is, again, working, increasing your pentacles. It could be a little bit about perfection. in that earthen energy, but it's still do the work. And don't be so hard on yourself, because you're taking a leap of faith. It's a leap of faith to a commitment. Oh, wow. This is definitely moving into a new relationship in order to put the... I don't know if you're moving into a new relationship, Gemini, or I feel like you're releasing the past in a current relationship and you're taking that forward. I feel like this Jack of Hearts and this 10 of Clovers is telling me you're just walking away from the past because there's such, for Joker, leap of faith. You're in reverse because you want to move forward. You know, this feels like you have, you want that new beginning in love. You feel it. But at the same time, you guys maybe used to fight or used to have a rough past. And so it could even be with work, like I said, and fulfillment, especially with all the Clover cards popping in, that it is no. This is about just offer. You're just making the offer. You want this, and you want that happy home and that happy life. Whoever this person is, they expand you. All these 10s and completions, they're making you go next level. You're leaving so much of your past behind, Gemini, that it's kind of, you ever been in a relationship or met the person or did the work that made you forget about all other work, where you couldn't even like compare them to anybody else because they were so singular in their strength and their individuality. And it can be, like I said, it can be in work, but this is just love, love, love. This is you offering up. This is you. It could be you putting your work out there with that 5 of Diamonds. This joining with, I believe, a Queen of Air, unless it's you communicating. Wow, this is you adding value by singling down. This feels like you're releasing, this Queen of Air feels like your energy. You're pulling on that air energy to, this definitely feels like that off with their heads energy. It's like removing that options energy, because yes, this is almost like you want to have babies with somebody, with this, water sign. That's Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Or you're just pulling on that Cancer energy and you're thinking about, this is thinking about being king of your castle or queen of your castle. It can be male or feminine energy, male or female energy. You're pulling on this paternal, grounded, solid, stable life with somebody, but at the same time, you're getting rid of a lot of other people in your existence, and you are definitely up in your feels, pulling on that Cancer energy. What can we do here? Yeah, this person's, you're pretty certain if you make this move, if you make this offer, and it's, oh wow, it's accepted, you will be able to retain yourself in love. This is going to be a whole new beginning, a whole new spiritual self beginning, even though there's another person involved. This other person is not as critical to your success as maybe you think, Gemini. They might be, but I think it's more, they've just pushed you that extra step past where you were stuck. And I'm surprised I don't have a lot of 8s here, but I definitely have 4s and 5s, because this is like an upgrade in the relationship, but it extends all over your whole life. It's like you've come to a new place in this relationship, and it's just flooding all over the rest of your life. And this is changing your image. This kind of feels like I'm not a single person anymore. I need to block certain things. And with the upgrade, you're going to be like, oh, I need to remove certain things. But this is not removing. This is mastery over the things you actually have. This is thinking, okay, I just got to get things straightened up. I got to get my bills paid. I got to get to work on time, do the work I promised I would do myself at home on my side gig that's just taking off, because I finally have some really genuine support. Jack of Clovers, if you are not a fire sign, is getting that fire under your ass, that permission to move ahead and burn it down and rebuild it. I know my air signs love fire because it expands their energy, especially if you're an air sign male. You should get yourself a fire sign female, because or a Taurus, because what happens is you just grow. You just grow. You just become more. This could be a fire sign you're working with, but this feels like that fire under your ass, getting it done. And like I said, this person isn't like your assistant or your secretary. This person is a legitimate support in your life. Somebody who is backing you and understanding you and listening to you and taking the time for you. And then having such a victory in spirit that but it's a solo victory. You have, it's a solo victory. And it's a solo victory because you've come into this partnership already. So the victories you're having outside of that partnership, because this partnership is adding so much to your life, everything is just coming together, my lovely Geminis. You definitely love this Cancerian energy. Okay, this is you. Deep breath, my loves. This is you delivering your truth. Oh, my Jack of Air, look how humble you seem and how low you seem. But this is you just putting it out there, biting the bullet, taking the sword to tell them, I love you and I would like you to be my boo. I do. And you're going to do it in your own way, which anyone who loves an air sign, especially a Gemini, will appreciate however you're going to do it. You're just going to share your truth with your love, and you're just going to share your feelings with them. Because of this amazing week, this accomplishing week, but it's not so painful. It's really spiritual and fulfilling. It's not exhausting. It's not trying. You have a lot of completions, a lot of boxes checked, a lot of, just things coming together, checks in the mail, and yes. I need some clarification because you have other 10s, so this might just be another completion and moving forward. No. Oh, I'm sorry, Geminis. This reading was so good. This is just, it's going to hurt because they don't know. They are not living in the high you're living in right now, and they think you're nuts. They think you're a little bazonkers, but they still do love you. And this is indecision. I think they are a fire sign. I have this King of Fire here. Don't get angry. Don't pull on that energy boxer's love, that Mars and Leo energy, because this person is bananas scared. And it does break your heart a little. It does deflate your ego, my gems. But you're able to focus on and this is in reverse because it's not what you wanted. It's not exactly how you wanted it either. The lesson here is not that this person is going to break your heart a bit, because they're not going to leave you. They're just going to be a little freaked out for a bit. But you're going to have to take this new beginning in value. You have to accept it as something of your own. There's a lot of these are individuation cards, these Clovers. And there's a lot of that going on here because it's like you need to separate your romantic success from your workly and, spiritual work success, because they're commingling right now. It's kind of like you wrote a love song and now you just want to throw all that love on that person because that's how you feel. But you kind of need to restrain yourself because not all of us are in that goofy, lovable, half-drunk feeling. Because of the success you're coming from, you need to separate that. You need to remember there's a slight division between that. And it's going to put a little contention between you, but you're still going to keep moving forward because you're not going to separate. But it's going to be a bump in the road in love because you're having a twinly separation issue between that love and wisdom energy. You're going to come into the 9 of Hearts. You're going to have a wish come true. All right, you may not be getting married. You may not be buying baby carriages. And I think most of you will be okay with that, especially right now. That work is coming along so strong. But you're still going to get your wish come true in love. It's not what you thought you wanted, but it's absolutely what you need, what you deserve. And yes, you're going to be in a more committed relationship probably. You're going to be closer. You're going to be very much closer. And you're going to still be able to pull on each other's energies. But sometimes you get a little excited, my gems, and you get a little over the top. But it's just going to provide a bump in the road, and it's going to help your fire sign, that person who's all fired up with you, your lover, your your significant other, it's going to make them see like, wow, this is the fired up gem that I love. And I do love them, but I'm not ready to spout it out to the universe yet or put on a ring yet. I think they're jumping the gun just a wee bit, and it's making me nervous. That's all it is. So just chill out a little bit. Make sure you express your love, though. Don't hold back. That's definitely the season. All right. Thank you for sharing your energy with me, Gemini. Please like, subscribe, comment, tip or donate. My link is below, in the box below, should you take an interest. And definitely have a great week, my lovely Geminis.